Hello Galactic family. Dear ones. Today is a special day the likes of which you have never experienced before. Not because exceptional energies are pummeling Earth, but that you are changing so rapidly that which was interesting yesterday will likely not be by tomorrow. And promises made yesterday may hold no credence today, making your life topsy-turvy. So it is many of you are turning aside in anger only to discover that you no longer feel comfortable in 3D environments, nor are you feeling love and joy or experiencing the rewards you hope for. Such is so because you are in the midst of your first New Earth social revolution. Before, you floated easily between 3D and beyond. It was a bit confusing at times, but not that difficult overall. You are now determining in which dimension and frequency you feel most comfortable. Think of a time when you left your 3D childhood home. You knew you no longer belonged in that home, yet you did not necessarily feel comfortable in your new environment. You felt as if you were a stranger in a strange land. So it is for you now. You are not comfortable experiencing 3D fear, hate, and rage. And you have not yet completely adjusted to your new being. Perhaps you are returning to fear and anger now, so you feel you do not have a home base. Should you not be in constant joy by this time? You are adjusting. Let us return to our example. At first, you likely wondered why you left the comfort of your 3D origins despite the possible pain experienced in that environment. You pined for what you knew. After a bit of time, you laughed at your initial need to return to your Earth home of origin. So it is now. You likely feel confused now, even angry, thinking, I give up friends, relatives, and communities for this? What you neglect to note is you are evolving so rapidly, almost as if you are falling off a mountain, that you have not yet had time to grab onto that which is you. A concept difficult for most, for you no longer believe what we and other channeling sources repeat continuously. You are creating a world of love. You are angry at the universes, but mostly at yourself for being so malleable despite your fears and angst along the way. Why did I follow any messages? Why didn't I listen to myself? That all was a hoax, the message I felt the first time I read a New Earth channel. Your anger is directed at politicians, partners, friends, community, or anything that promises joy and laughter for you do not feel either. Instead, you feel duped and sad. For who are you and why are you here is rattling around your thought processes. Your question to yourself is, do I return to 3D fear, helping those who are perpetuating it? Or, do I pretend that fear and rage are no longer part of my being? But mostly, you are asking yourself and anyone willing to listen, where is my joy? We could promise you many joy pieces which you will claim in time. For now, you are deciding within yourself whether you are strong enough to exit 3D fear. Of course, you are strong enough. But the strength is yours to claim. It does not matter what we or anyone tells you, for this is your personal decision. You have reviewed your internal being and motivations almost ad nauseum. Now it is time for you to use that internal knowledge in your society or outer being. Perhaps it is too difficult for you now. Perhaps doing so seems counterproductive. Or perhaps you needed this nudge to know you are a different being than has been your life the past few days, that you no longer wish to participate in the hate and anger directed by fear and now so blatantly displayed throughout your society. Even though you are a different person, you have not acknowledged that to yourself. You are trying to bridge the gap between 3D and various dimensions as you have done throughout your transition. That bridge closed for you and all the others who transitioned beyond 3D, the most difficult piece for you to accept now. For you now, There is little comfort in dimensions beyond 3D, and there is certainly no comfort in 3D. What are you to do? Is your internal question. Do you wish to continue in your 3D external life with a beyond 3D internal being? Or do you wish to live your life consistently internally and externally? It is a difficult decision, for you have experience, even a comfort level in 3D, but little experience or comfort in any dimension beyond 3D. We are not telling that you need to make a decision now. But instead, we are informing you why you feel uncomfortable, perhaps even angry. For you know how to act in your 3D world, but this new being that you have become has no idea how to function beyond 3D in your society. Can you be of 3D externally and 5D or beyond internally? Yes, you have the skills to do so. But such a division makes your Earth life much more difficult than it needs to be. So it is you are deciding who you are. Are you gravitating to a split personality or a cohesiveness that you cannot yet understand? And so it is, you are frightened. For both options, split or cohesive persona, seem wrong now. Should you not help your human friends, family and community clear the fear that is rampant? Should you not exit your lighthouse to save people drowning in fear? Or do you wish your external being to be consistent with your internal being? That is your decision, for you are a 5D internally. Perhaps you believe that choice is cruel torture we created. Such is not true. For you were much more a part of your pre-Earth creations than was true for anyone not of Earth at this time. You are the Olympic stars of the Earth. Your choice now is, do you wish to continue training or negate your training to play with your non-Olympic friends? Just as an Olympic star always has that choice, so do you. It is a time of reckoning for you and all of those of 5D and beyond internally. No one can make you do or be anything. What do you choose? That is your question, creation, and development for the next few days. So be it. Amen.